Alright. Hey guys. It's the girl Naya. Alright, so I'm gonna tell you a story about what happened to me yesterday. Alright, so first of all, I was I had friends or whatever and like last semester. But we broke off or whatever. For whatever reason, we grew up, we changed, da da da. So there's one girl, she was making me mad because she kept talking about my mother. And I was like, stop talking about my mother, I'm gonna slap you. So then she was like, alright, slap me then. Like, she started laughing. Like, she acted like I wasn't gonna do it. So then I was like, alright. So then I would change my mind. I said, you know what, I'm not gonna do it because I'm worrying about school. I need to graduate. It's my last year. I need to fucking graduate in May. I'm not gonna touch you. She kept laughing. I'm like, this bitch really think I'm not gonna do it. So I ain't see her for like 2 weeks, like the whole month of school that we've been in school. I haven't seen her. So yesterday, she was like, I was like, you still at school? She was like, yeah, I am. I was like, all right. She was like, why? I was like, just ask it. She was like, where you at? I'm like, outside. She kept asking me like where I was. I didn't respond. I said, I'm outside the student center. But I didn't say like which way I was at. She kept asking me. She was like, by where? By where? By where? So I was sitting outside this little whatever it's called, like little thing. I don't know what it's called. I was sitting outside there doing my homework or whatever because I was waiting for my grandpa because my class ended early. And I should have called him, but like, grandpa, come now because like I'm done. But like, I was like, nah, I could wait right here, get something to eat or whatever. That I just chill. But no, my dumbass decided to not call him or whatever. So she came out and like I did not expect her to actually come to me. She said, so you said you was gonna slap me. I said, you keep talking with my mother. She said, you said you was gonna slap me. So she kept talking mad junk with my mother. Like, she was making me mad. So like I was beefing with this girl for a good like month and a half, a good 2 months or whatever. So I slapped her. Like, it wasn't even like a hard slap. It was like a slap like that. Like, I do admit that like she did fuck me up. Like, I got mad scratches on my back, mad scratches on my neck, like busted lip. I do admit that she fucked me up or whatever. And I was so mad because like I could have walked away. So then she walked into the building. We were still going at it, still going at it. I was still cursing at her. She was still cursing at me. Da da da. She walks in. And 2 seconds later, I see police from this side, police from that side. Then like two of her friends walked out. The police told them to go back inside. I was like, wow. And then he came up and he asked me like what I did or whatever. I told him that I slapped her first, and she said, oh, you could have gotten to jail. You could have did this. You could have did that. Like, you should have chose other ways. Da, da, da. Like, he asked me for all my personal information. Da, da, da. Asked me for my ID, everything. So then she went to get her ID. Mind you, it don't take you that fucking long to go get your fucking ID. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, she was in the students and she was very fucking there. I don't know why it took her so fucking long to go get her ID. But whatever, she went to get her ID. She came out, they were asking her questions, asking me questions. They applied. First they asked me if I wanted medical attention, like the ambulance. I said yeah. Then they said they wanna, like, you gotta pay for it. I was like, alright, I don't care, like, I'm over here fucking bruised, like scratched, like blood is like really dripping on my fucking back or whatever. So she was like, oh, it's gonna take them a long time for them to come. I was like, you know what, I don't even need the ambulance. They was like, oh, we got a first aid kit. I was like, alright, bring the first aid kit. So they applied attention to my bruises or whatever. And then they kept talking to me, kept saying they shouldn't have done it. Da, 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 that was assault. Like, you could have gotten locked up. Da, da, da. I was like, I know. Like, I really didn't mean to. Like, mind you, I've never been to any fight. I've never been in any altercations like that or anything in that manner. Never got suspended, never gotten expelled, never gotten in the principal's office, never gotten in trouble ever in my fucking life. I'm telling you, like, I put that on my grandfather. Never. On my grades have been like A, B, C's here, but like everything else has been good. So they were still talking to me or whatever, saying that I need to talk to the dean and that if they can, like, we could settle it, None of us decided to press charges, so that was good. They said that's good. That's a higher chance that you guys will go back to school, come back to school, everything will be fine, the damages will be lifted, everything. And I was like, I was so frustrated at myself because like I was like, I'm trying to graduate, like I'm graduating this year. They was like, oh my god, we got you, trust me, nothing's gonna happen, you're gonna be in the school, like we just explained to them what happened, just plead their case, da da da. And like at least two cops were like, we could tell you a good girl, we could tell you didn't mean any harm, you just got angry, and like it shouldn't have happened, but it did. So they got faced the consequences, da da da. But as of now, you can't come to school. So basically, I'm suspended. And I was just like, this really fucking sucks. Like, I've never been suspended in my life or whatever. So like, I'm pleading to everybody that I can to like, I'm praying to God, everything to like make it known that like I need to go back to school. Like, I need to finish my education. Like, I deserve it. It was one little mistake that I regret, but like I deserve it. And it was just like a lot. Then my grandpa came pick me up. The police had to walk me to, well, she left before I did. The police had to walk both of us to our guardian's car or whatever. And yeah, basically he explained it to my grandpa. My grandpa asked me hella questions, da da da, and then brought me into the house. When I got home, talked to my parents. My parents did the same thing. Then my mother was yelling at me. My dad was applying pressure onto my back because, you know, scratches or whatever. Then a couple of minutes later, I was sitting here thinking about how dumb I was for doing that shit when I could have just walked away. And she was telling me all these alternatives, like, you should have called me. You should have just called Grandpa Till and pick you up. You could have just walked away and told the authorities that she was harassing you, because technically she was, but you put her hands on her. So, like, it makes it more like a crime, da da da. And I was just mad at myself or whatever. But now I'm better. I'm in a little bit pain, but like I know I'm gonna heal like physically, but like the thing that I'm worried about now is like my academics. Like I'm praying to God, I'm praying so many different things. Like everybody's telling me that it's gonna work out. Like I'm going to go back to school. Probably like by the end of this week I'm gonna go back to school and I'm gonna graduate and everything will be lifted off of my record. They said especially because like nobody pressed charges and we're willing to work it out and we're willing to like apologize to each other or whatever. So that's how I had my first fight, my first and last fight, because I decided I would never fight again. That was the worst experience. Not even if it's in like, not even if it's like out in a fucking club or the streets or whatever. I don't want to fight. I don't like how it looks on me. I don't like how it looks on my family. I don't like how it looks on like me. Like I really don't like people, girls who fight or whatever. Like I know they do fight, but like that's what they want. Especially my majority, because I'm black. They want me to do that instead of handling it like these white girls do by walking away. They want us to fight, and I'm just like, nah, I don't want to fight. Like I'm not. No, this is my first and last time fighting. And other situations, I'm gonna just walk away and tell the authorities that such so and so is harassing me or whatever. And that was basically it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed my video. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.